We kind of backtracked a little bit, so we did Hellfire, Zangamarsh, Terracar, and then Nagrand, and now we're going opposite side of Zangamarsh to Blades Edge Mountains. And from there we'll do Netherstorm, and then last Shadowmoon Valley. So we are here right at the entrance of Blades Edge Mountains, heading in.
I am honored.
This is Sentinel Moon Whisper. Commander Sky Shadow wants his tunnel cleared out so we can expedite trade with the Harborage. I must not leave my post here, so I am leaving my task in your hands. Clear the tunnel and report to Commander Sky Shadow at once. We need to kill 6 cavern crawlers. Let's see what the this achievement is. 86. So while I'm here, in Nagrand, we were missing 5 quests. I thought that they were rep-based, but looking into it, most of those are probably just breadcrumb quests that we get from other zones to head to Nagrand, or a quest that will bring us there to do like 1 or 2 in the future, but there was absolutely no way that I could finish the achievement for Nagrand at this time. So I tried, I researched, I did a lot of rep grinding this week, and it just wasn't going to happen. So we'll have to get the achievement later, even though we effectively did every single quest there. It's likely going to be like, head to Nagrand and talk to so-and-so. And once I turn that in, it'll count. So it's unfortunate and it drives me crazy, but yeah. So we're gonna do Blades Edge Mountain for now and see where we go from there. So the cavern crawlers are spiders. Bats in here too. And we have 2 quests that we gathered from Shatrath and Nagrand to head into Blades Edge. The first one is to visit Mogdorg the Wizened atop one of the towers just outside the Circle of Blood in Blades Edge Mountains. And the other is to speak with Wing Commander Nuwain at Wildhammer Stronghold. Ooh, look, it's a big one. Oh. It's pretty. Okay. So we're in the Living Grove. And we have another one, actually, to deliver Timothy's letter to Keelon at Sylvanar in Blades Edge Mountains. So that'll be our first stop, Sylvanar. And in the meantime, it looks like there's a quest just around the corner here. Some more Arakoa here. is a rescue quest. Well, I don't see anything, so we'll just move on. I'm sure we'll have to come back here to run quests in Sylvanar. It's interesting because this kind of looks like Terracar, but it looks like it's kind of dying, I guess. Here we are in Sylvanar. This is Keelan. I don't know you, Draenei. Do you have business with me? So you brought Timothy's response? Keelan pauses a moment to read the letter, then laughs. He's got everything under control, he says. Doesn't need help, he says. I could have predicted that. Some people never change. Look, he even took the time to correct my spelling. Keelan lets out a half-hearted sigh. I shouldn't have sent the letter. I forgot. The specialist always has the situation under control. Always.
Good luck, friend.
Looks like we've got, wanted. The Den Mother. Rima, the Den Mother and primary defender of the jagged ridge south of Thunderlord's stronghold. Find her by heading east out of town and across the bridge that traverses the Bloodmaw ravine. She keeps herself secluded in the tunnel at the southern edge of the ridge. Return with news of her demise to Commander Skyshadow of Sylvanar. Okay. This is Rena Moonspring. We've been growing the Living Grove at an accelerated rate, but somehow the lynxes there have become lost to our control. Where once their population was stable, the Grovestalker lynxes are now beginning to encroach upon Sylvanar, and there have been a number of unpleasant incidents of late. I suspect that the Arakoa of Vale Losh are somehow behind it, but the immediate issue is with the lynxes themselves. I would be most grateful if you would help us deal with the situation. Up to Commander Skyshadow. This is for killing the cave crawlers. Good work, Hunter. That tunnel is our lifeline to the swamp. It's good to see a Draenei such as yourself contributing to the well-being of Sylvanar. We've done a lot here in a very short time, but the forces that surround us threaten our way of life. I would hear what you have to say. Speak your mind. There is a threat to Sylvanar far deadlier than the horde at Thunderlord's stronghold. I'm speaking of the native ogres of these mountains. Just to the south and east, down in the ravine, lives the Bloodmaw clan. While they aren't the only group of ogres that threaten us here, they are the closest. I would have you head south through the Living Grove and then go down the path to the east, which leads to their outpost. Slay as many of the Bloodmaw ogres at Bloodmaw Outpost as you can.
Goodbye.
Couple more quests here. This is Daranel. Malaise. The magic practiced by the Lashan Arakoa is unnatural. They rip out clawfuls of their own feathers as reagents. Doesn't sound like good magic to me. I've come here to learn more about their spells. Unfortunately, getting close is too much for me. You could succeed. Cast one of their spells on yourself, then return to me. You'll have to find one of their spellbooks high up in the trees of Vale Losh. And unless you've grown feathers I can't see, you'll need to get some of those. Got a dwarf here, Borgrim Stouthammer, from the Explorers League. If I'm going to start this vacation out right, then I'm going to need more brew. Unfortunately, the elves know nothing of the fine art of fermentation. I overheard that the Bloodmaw ogres down in the ravine have plenty. I'm willing to give it a try. Excuse me. Do me a favor. Head south through the Living Grove and then down the ramp to the east to Bloodmaw Outpost and procure me some. I hear they have big barrels of it laying around and that their brewmasters carry it around to all the other ogres.
Watch, get her back.
And this is Bronwyn Stouthammer from Explorers League. Well, it's good to see someone who's willing to help out around here. Borgrim and I are part of the Explorers League, and we're here to learn what we can of these mountains. We've heard all sorts of tales, and I can't wait to get settled in and started. One thing in particular has caught my attention. The Night Elves speak of a place down in the ravine to the east known as Dranathist Mine. It's at the south end of Bloodmaw Outpost. I like some of the crystals that grow naturally therein.
Be good.
And I think that's it for the quests in this area at the moment. Do you want to go check my mailbox? Alrighty. Okay. So, first we need to quell the lynx population.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Okay, since we're so close, we're just gonna fly back and turn this one in and see if she has another quest for us to pick up while we're running around.
Peace be with you.
That was fast. Are you sure that you dealt with as many as was necessary? Excellent. If there's something else that you can help us with, if you're willing. The filthy races of the Horde have taken over a settlement to the east. They brought with them a large pack of dire wolves that they prefer to use as mounts and sentries. These sentries have been marauding across the bridge that separates us. They've been stalking our fey drakes, which are critical to the pollination of the living grove. Use the exit to traverse the bridge over the Bloodmaw ravine that leads to the jagged ridge to the east and bring me their tails as proof.
Go in peace.
That brings us out a little farther. Okay. So, let's go get the Arakoa. Oh, I need 18 feathers. Goodness. Ah. Spellbook. From the crude pictographs on the pages of the aged tome, you discern that a large number of Lashan feathers will be needed when casting the spells contained within, which we have. Flipping through the pages of the scratched notes and spindly script of the Lashan Arakoa, you find a page with a pictogram of the circles of power you have seen in Vale Losh. The pictograms indicate using feathers to cast a spell at one of the circles of power in Vale Losh. Confusing iconography seems to show an Arakoa being suffused with the spirit of a Kaleri. Use the fistful of feathers on the Lashan spell circle. Oh, so we got an aura infused with the spirit of the Kaleri. Okay. 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 So, not really quite sure what to do. Let's try this one. Will it go away or something? Yeah, it does. It goes away. How the hell am I supposed to do this quest?
It's too far away. I can't attack that target.
So it seems like I just had an issue with me flying. Good, Svetlana, you're under the spell's influence. I must analyze it quickly, then we can talk.
Is there trouble?
This is exciting. I can't wait to examine the workings of the spell. I don't know what to say. This spell is very strange. It's not a simple conjuration or enchantment, but some sort of communication or communion spell. I'm not sure what to make of it. I'll have to think about it some more. But thanks for your help anyways. I'm sure I'll think through this sooner or later. So now we're gonna head down into the ravine. Like we take this path. And then go down to the left. There we go. So here we've gotta kill ogres, get the blood maw brute bane, and then go get some of that Dranith mine crystal. You got hookahs here too. Did you ever notice that? Did you ever notice that they smoke hookah? Hmm.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Got the last crystal I needed. Hellfire's going here. Three more brews. Way more hookers. 30 is a lot.
I'm out of range.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely get my last couple here.
I need to target something first.
Here's my brews. I'm gonna turn these back in, then we can go across the bridge. Back to Commander Sky Shadow. This is a good first step towards securing Sylvanar and the Grove. With their ogres not so numerous, the Blood Maw will think twice about attacking us here. Now, if only they were the only clan of ogres that we have to worry about. To the north of Blood Maw clan lies a threat more grave, Bladespire Hold. The Bladespire ogres are the strongest clan in the mountains, having the favor of Gron, known as Gruul the Dragon Killer, and his 7 sons. Now that we've dealt with winnowing the Blood Maw, it's time to turn our eye upon their rivals. From Blood Maw Hold, head north through the ravine until you come to Bladespire Hold and Bladespire Grounds. Slay as many of the Bladespire ogres therein as you can. Go kill another 30.
Talk to me.
We got the brew. What is that smell? Oh no, don't tell me that's the ogre brew. I'm almost afraid to try this stuff out. Oh, what the hell. Bottoms up. That's the worst thing I've ever tasted. I wouldn't let my ram drink that. I'll not take another sip of that ill-smelling muck, but it does give me an idea. Wargrim gets a twinkle in his eye. So here's the plan. We know that the Blood Maw practically live off of this swill, but I wonder what their enemies, the Bladespire ogres, think of it. I want you to take the rest of this rubbish and see if you can get the Bladespire ogres tanked. You can find them by heading north from Blood Maw Outpost through the ravine. Use the Blood Maw Brute Bang keg in an attempt to get 5 Bloodspire ogres drunk.
Off with you.
And then we have the crystals.
Great to meet ya.
After all the dirt and insects of Silithus, this place is like a paradise. Oh, by the looks of those, they're fine specimen. I can't wait to get my examination tools unpacked and have a real look at them.
Off with ya.
So now we're going across the big bridge. We're gonna get the direwolf tails and Rima. Or we head farther up.
I need to get closer. It's locked.
There's Rima. Want to see what quest is over here. Yeah, so it looks like there's a little camp here. Toshley's Station. Okay. That's gonna be a whole other quest area. Probably get sent over there at some point, so I'm not gonna go there just yet. I'd like to finish what we're doing at Sylvanar first.
Can I assist you?
This is for Rima. Unbelievable. Did you slay Rima all by yourself? By the looks of you, I'd say that you could. You know, we're looking for a young, strong hunter such as yourself to help out around here, especially with the problems we continually have with the ogres. Make sure that you follow up with me on that possibility. Well, you've definitely earned the bounty that I put on that wanted poster.
Del Nadres.
I'm already working for you, bud. And we've got the tails. I cannot stress strongly enough the need for those Thunderlord dire wolves to be dealt with. Their very existence endangers the stability of the Living Grove and all of our work here. Good. I'll see if I can fashion something useful from these tales. No doubt that the Horde will find a way to replenish the numbers of their wolf pack, but for now we can breathe a little easier. If you're willing, there's something else I would ask of you in defense of Sylvanar and the Living Grove. Though you've done a great deal of good work in defense of our new home here, I still feel that the Living Grove needs more protection. Please take this small tree bough that I have imbued with the force of nature. When used upon the seedlings that I have planted out in the grove, it will call down a storm to accelerate the growth of a Treant defender. These Treants are critical to the defense of the grove, especially if you choose not to make Sylvanar your home for long.
Goddess watch over you.
Get 5 Treants up and ready. And then we can go deal with the ogres.
Elune be with you.
How fares the bolstering of the Living Grove's defenses? With the intentions of the Iroquois at Vale Lodge unknown and the horde just on the other side of the ravine, I fear that if we do not move quickly, we will find ourselves in a poor situation to protect our new home and our work in the Grove. Now that you have strengthened the Grove's defenses, I feel much safer. You've earned our thanks and appreciation. Of course, it just occurred to me that there's something else we need to take care of. With their wolf pack reduced, the horde is looking for replacements. Unfortunately, there's another source nearby. Bloodmaw ogres in the ravine below to the east keep a strong pack as their own sentries. I hated sending you to kill the Lord wolves, so why don't we do something different this time? I've derived a magic powder from the dust that naturally falls off the wings of our fate drakes. Sprinkle it on the Bloodmaw direwolves to make them undesirable to the horde.
May the stars guide you.
Yep. And then we can go up in the ravine and do the other 2 quests. Works for me.
It's not ready yet.
Okay. So now we can head north in the ravine. Under the bridge to the Blade Spire Ogres. These are still blood moth. Still blood moth. Blade Spire Ogre is gonna look different. Oh yeah. They are not red. It's a bad idea. Realize it had such a long downtime. So they can't be aggroed onto me. In order for a mug to work. Ooh. Halfway there. Oh, that's so sad. What assholes. Looks like there's a couple in here. Oh, there's a few. Quite a few. Six more to go. Okay. There's a quest over here. Escape quest. Seems like. This is Vindicator Boulin.
The Legion will fall.
I know it's strange, but I do want to stay in this cage. It gives me the perfect opportunity to do what I came to do. Gather information on the Blade Spire. I can leave at any time, but I would like to have my sword and shield back. 2 of their leaders have my trappings. Drogam has my sword, and Mugdorg has my shield. If you have need, obtain and use the brew from Bloodmaw Outpost to the south to thin out their help and entice those 2. But beware their sober guards who don't drink.
Favor the road traveled by few.
No problem. Hunter, do you have my sword and shield? Well, I could leave at any time. It would be embarrassing for me to return to Sylvanar without my trappings. And now I owe you a great debt, for you have helped me to restore my honor. But our work here is not yet over. The leader of the Blade Spire hold is known as Gordim. Trust me, the name is appropriate. Still, I wouldn't underestimate him. He's crafty enough to have elevated his clan to be the favorite of Gruul the Dragon Killer, and now they dominate these mountains. Gordim keeps an entourage about him at all times, including defenders who are sworn not to drink the Blood Maul brew. For the safety of Sylvanar, I'm asking that they go back in there and deal with him.
Remain vigilant.
Did he respawn yet? Yeah, he did. Okay, good. Okay.
Barkanon
Very
pause.
well. You are a resourceful hunter, that's for certain. I wonder then if there's one more thing that you can do for myself and Silvador. I want you to steal the Bladespire banner from one of their champions and take it south to Bloodmaw Outpost, planted atop their North Mall tower. This will infuriate the Bloodmaw, and they will attack you relentlessly, but it will also keep their hatred focused on the Bladespire hold and away from Sylvanar. You will know you have accomplished the deed when you have defeated Gurn Grubnosh and taken his helm. Return it to Sylvanar. Svetlana, this isn't going to be easy. Take a friend or two with you.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Well, it is going to be easy, I promise. One of their champions. I suppose it probably won't matter who then, right? I don't really know who counts as a champion and who doesn't. Oh, is that?
It's too far away.
That's probably... No. Lumdor, though. Interesting. Um... Where the hell am I supposed to get a banner from? Oh, see, some of these guys are named. There we go. Now we need to hop over to Bladespire. Or not, I'm sorry, the Blood Mall Outpost. And piss them off, basically.
don't have a target. I need to target something first.
I did not see that guy before. It's not a rare. How can I skin an earth element? That just does not make any freaking sense. Oop. Gotta bring it to the tippy top of North Mall Tower. Okay, well, let's place the banner. Thank you, darling.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Alrighty, we got his helm, so now we can finally head back to Sylvanar. Okay.
I am honored.
Any luck out there? I know it's dangerous work to be doing this amongst the Blood Mall ogres. If we can avoid killing any more animals, I'll be happy. I'm glad to hear that it worked. The fewer the number of nature creatures that have to die, the better. With all that you've done for us already, I must say I'm beginning to grow very fond of your company. Take care. Oh, I finished her quest line. This is going to be for the Bladespire ogres. Your actions against both the Blood Maul and the Bladespire ogre clans have gone a long way to securing Sylvanar's future. While we do not seek to expand past this patch of land, which we initially found empty, we will also not suffer those that would destroy us. As you have done us good service, I would reward that service with the appreciation of the Alliance. And then this is for the banner quest. What brings you to me? Surely not more trouble with the Blood Maul ogre clan. Gurn, Grubnosh's helm, and a Bladespire banner? Quite clever of you and the Vindicator to come up with that plan. By keeping the attention of the Blood Maul clan on Bladespire hold, you've relieve the pressure that they were beginning to assert upon us here. Please accept a humble gift from Sylvanar. Despite the good that we've done here, I feel bad about one thing, driving Toshley and his gnome friends away. We had no choice. They were making a mess of our efforts in the grove with all their technology and experimentation. I would appreciate it if you would find out what became of them. Last we heard, they headed east across the bridge. I'm certain that they must have turned south away from Thunderward's stronghold. Look for a clue as to their whereabouts in the southern jagged ridge.
Farewell.
See? Glad we didn't go up there yet.
What's on your mind?
And this was for getting the ogres drunk. What's the word? Are the Bladespire ogres as indiscriminate as the Blood Maul, or did it nearly kill them like it did me? That's what I thought. I guess ogres will drink anything. Stupid, the lot of them. Well, I must say, even though I didn't get my brew, you'll have given me a great start to my vacation. Tell you what, we have all sorts of stuff here that we don't really need. Can I offer you something?
Be good. Interest you on the pint?
As representatives of the Explorers League, Bronwyn and I are here at the Alliance's behest to study these mountains. But between you and me, after an extended stay in Silithus, we just needed a vacation. This seems like a nice enough spot.
Off with you.
Alrighty. So we're heading over to Toshley now. We've finished everything in Sylvanar, which is fabulous. Here we are. Sylvanar? Commander Sky Shadow? This does not compute. Back away before I am forced to play loud sounds at you. Very well. I am hereby warning you that you will find nothing up on the ridge. Do not follow the trail of spare parts that leads to Toshley Station. You will not find Toshley nor any other gnome there. Sure. They sure do litter a lot. Here's Toshley.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, welcome to my station. So what do you think? Pretty nifty what we've done here, wouldn't you say? Makes me glad to be rid of those stuffy elves at Sylvanar anyway. Make yourself useful around here. There's plenty of experiments and whatnot to help out with. Alright, you want to make yourself useful? Good. I've just the thing that you can prove yourself with. I think you'll like it. Those dumb ogres at the Bladespire outpost to the north have been raiding our power converters. And you're going to get them back from me, sort of. No doubt with their big clumsy hands, the ogres have damaged the converters. So what I want you to do is release the energy from them and then use this protovoltaic magneto collector on the resultant electromental casing. It'll likely be stored with you, so you'll need to kill it while it's contained in the magnetosphere.
You have a great day now.
Okay. Let's get the Flight Master. Oh, there we go. I was like, really? Only one quest? There's more. It says Nick Winkle the Metronome. The damn rock flares are keeping me from my research down in the Singing Ridge. By digging at the crystals there with every scratch, they are ruining my chances of studying the harmonics of the singing crystals. You look like someone who can help me deal with this problem. Head south and clear those crystal flares out.
Alright, you then.
This is Tally Zap Nabler. I built an amazing device, the Zephirium Capacitorium, and I'm sure it'll work perfectly, but do you want to help me test it? There's plenty of hazard pay. Speak with my twin over there, Rally. Good luck, Svetlana. Come back after your experiment, or, if that's not possible due to sustained injuries, your next of kin can report to collect your pay.
Daylight's burning.
Where the hell is Rally?
Hey. Off and away.
There he is. Okay.
Greetings.
Have you talked to my clone? I mean, my twin? I'm ready for my test flight.
Seen you.
Interesting.
Can I help you?
Wow, you made it. Not a single bruise or compound fracture. See, I told you everything would work out. Here's your pay, though I factored in medical expenses and you don't need those, so that's a bonus for you. I've been fiddling with the Zephirium Capacitorium and I'm ready to perform another test. Do you want to help? This next flight should be short but fast. And although I'm sure there's no danger, I have this waiver that I'd like you to sign. It's just a formality, I assure you. Best of luck. Talk to Raleigh to launch yourself and come back to me after the experiment is over.
Right.
Salutations!
Detect a charge in your paranarbuletric region. You must have used the Zephorium. Oh. Okay. 2
You
minutes.
have a great day now.
That's fine. We'll go over to the singing crystals, and this looks really pretty, so I'm gonna take a picture of it. Oh. Oh.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
End up down there eventually. We have another quest in here. From Visit Doc Clock Talk. What came first, the drake or the egg? Ooh. I'm researching the applications of drake essences to work as a physician. I think they could be a panacea for a host of maladies. Need someone to go south to the Singing Ridge and get me some. Willing to take my temporal phase modulator and use it on the nether whelps that hatch from the nether drake eggs? Retrieve the essences from whatever they turn into, which I might add, I'm not certain of what that will be, as we're using some pretty dicey time and space modifying tech here.
Right.
Okay.
Honored, I'm sure.
Good riddance to them, that's what I say. Filthy creatures. So if you're certain that you eliminated those pests, then I'll have a little research project for you. I think you'll like it. Take these scanners to the Singing Ridge. By dropping them in a pattern on the ground, you will create overlapping fields that will read the amplitude of the crystals. Stand and miss them in such a way that you're in 5 oscillation fields, and I'll have the information that I need. Your scanners will even work with those that others drop. Oh, and it's likely that a rift will be formed. I have no idea what, if anything, will come out of it, but be prepared for the worst.
Very good.
Greetings.
I want to fly. Oh, take me to the Singing Ridge? Sure. Flight takes you to the far point of the Singing Ridge. Very dangerous. For this one, I'm gonna need a signed waiver.
Be seeing you. Hey, daylight's burning. Interesting.
Oh.
You have a great day now.
Click the waiver. Click to waive Tally Zapner's liability. Okay, I signed it.
Can I help you?
This flight I have the signed waiver. Fire me into the Singing Ridge. Okay. I think this is one of the rares. Maybe? I don't know, let's see. Ooh, what did he drop? Oh, it's not a rare. What's this? Oh, it's probably a quest thing. I have a feeling this is gonna get annoying. Because so far they're only giving me mature drakes.
It's still recharging.
Thank God. Finally got our last essence. Now we need to do singing crystal frequency. There we go. Okay. Back to Toshli's. Okay, let's do this.
Hi, how are you?
So we got the frequencies. Oh, this is extraordinary. I had no idea. It's almost as if those crystals are alive. I wonder if there's some sort of symbiotic relationship between them and the nether drakes. Thank you, thank you. You must accept a little something from my collection of odds and ends that I wouldn't be caught dead wearing. One of them might look good on you, though.
Very well then.
And, proto-drake stuff.
Salutations!
You have them? You have the 3 Drake essences that I so dearly need to continue my research? You know that those nether Drake eggs used to be black dragon eggs? It's a fact, but when Draenor blew apart, the resultant nether that raced across was what mutated the eggs. Oh. You've no idea how important this research could be. Thank you. It'll be interesting to delve into these essences. I'm particularly curious to see if the nether effect that changed the black dragon eggs into nether dragon eggs resulted in any potential extra blessings for my studies. I'm thinking, in fact, that you should be the first person to test out the benefits of my little concoction. Here, take these preliminary samples and use them when you find the need.
You have a great day now.
And you got this guy.
Pleased to meet you.
Wow, again, you survived. I'm a much better engineer than I give myself credit for. Here's your pay. Check back with me later. I have more experiments that I'll need more test subjects. Alright, we just need to go do the power converters. Down in the ravine. And we are currently a little more than quarter of the way through. So that is fabulous. Ah, so we didn't even have to go all the way in the ravine. This is... Where exactly are the converters themselves? Am I crazy? Oh, there's one. Choo. Last 2 are here. Alright. Let's head back.
Pleased to meet you.
This line of research we have going with the electromentals is exciting. Just think of it. Intelligent electrical creatures that we can create at will and will follow our every instruction. What could possibly go wrong? I don't freaking know. Only everything. Excellent. With all this power that you've recovered, we'll be able to keep the machinery running for a little while anyways. The Zephyrium Capacitorium is a real pig when it comes to power consumption. I hope dealing with those electromentals wasn't too difficult. I have something else in mind for you to do, and I have a feeling that it's going to be a little more dangerous. We haven't kept the use of the Zephyrium Capacitorium under budget, but it occurs to me that the serpents of the Scalewing Shelf to the east have a lightning breath and glands that we can make use of. I've repolarized the magneto collector to absorb lightning strikes, and I want you to head up there, activate it on yourself, and get us some cheap fuel from those serpents.
Off and away.
This is Dizzy Dina. We hired on to help Toshly when he decided to move to Outland, and we've been on the move ever since. Now it looks like we've finally put down some roots. All of the crazy scientists have their projects going on, and us Rough Riders are here to protect them. What we need right now is for you to go north into Razor Ridge or east into Scalewing Shelf and keep them clear by killing the stalkers. They're stealthy spiders that live among the rock outcroppings and jump unsuspecting passerbys.
Seeing you.
Okay. This is Razak Ironsides. So I see you've been helping out Toshly and his scientists. I, however, do not have the luxury of indulging in my personal interests. If you want to make a difference around here, you'll do what I ask of you, and right now I need weapons. Our guns are effective at range, but when the bugs get close in, we need to have a powerful melee weapon as a backup. The teeth of the Daggermaw lashtails in the northern part of Razor Ridge make for great vibro weapon blades. Scare me up some.
Daylight's burning.
Now we need to go on the other side. Oh, I forgot I could skin these. It's honestly probably going to be easiest for me to just sit here and let him go. Oh, you know what? I have an even better idea. I'm going to go gather up a couple of them. There are like none nearby though. Well, at least I could get maybe two. Come on. Come here. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay, well, we'll just let this guy keep hitting me. And we'll go run around and get other things in the meantime. Oh. Come back, little serpent. Yep, this little guy. A little friend.
I'm out of range.
Okay, got the dagger maw teeth. I need to kill some more of the spiders. So let's just run around here for a little bit. And look, we got another serpent. Come on. All we have left to do is get the rest of these stupid spiders. We'll be all set to finally head back. It's the center hill again. There we go. Thank God. Those were some tedious little quests. Okay. The trick to using the repolarized magnetosphere is to know when to turn it off before you end up getting truly fried. Of course, you need to balance that against how many of those flying serpents you want to have to face. Speaking of which, have you managed to charge up the sphere? Yes, I did. Hold on. I had to sneeze. And it set my chest on fire. Woohoo! It worked. To be honest, I wasn't sure. I calculated a 23.72 chance that you'd implode by the third strike. Toshli grins innocently. So now we know that the sphere works. We should have no problem meeting our energy needs for the Zephyrium Capacitorium. That is, if we can find more volunteers to go out there and get zapped. Still, you pioneered our efforts and deserve something in return. The Razani Ethereals have been playing with some interesting technology at Razan's Landing to the north. I'm sure they won't mind if you use this little trap to take a few samples of their pink floating light orbs. They're probably only for decoration anyways. The trap has special property to it that when opened should attract one of the floating balls towards it. Of course, it'll probably also alert the Razani to your presence.
Alrighty then.
Greetings.
Pretty good for a rookie. As it turns out, we've got a small group of eggheads that want to go observe the Ethereals and their technology up north. They'll be thrilled to know that you cleared the way for them. Here, take some of these. We don't have many, but maybe they'll help you out in the future. Oh, pick one. Doesn't matter to me. I've got something else for you to do. One of the eggheads wants to study the fiendling flesh beasts that can be found at Razan's Landing, north of Razor Ridge. More to the point, they want to study the flesh of the flesh beasts that are there. Dizzy makes a disgusted face. But, of course, they aren't willing to get their hands dirty, and they only want the ether-energized flesh, which it's not likely that all of them have. I say, beggars can't be choosers, but what can you do?
Alrighty then.
Hold on, let me turn this in first.
Greetings.
How's that collection of teeth coming along? I'm pretty sure that you're going to do a fine job of getting them for us. While you're doing that, we'll just hold down the outpost here. Good work, kid. All the pain is worth it, even if one of my soldiers' lives is saved by your efforts. I think you should benefit from your sweat and tears too. Since we're gonna have a new batch of weapons soon, why don't you take one of mine?
Off and away. Hey.
Now, test flight to Razan's Landing. That's nice. Raise the efficiency of the Zephyrium Capacitorium by 30%. That will launch a test subject of your weight and wind drag ratio to the new heights. Want to test my theory? This experiment ought to send you near Razan's Landing. Speak with Raleigh. He'll get you prepped for launch.
Be seeing you. Can I help you? You have a great day now.
Okay. Light orbs. Flesh beasts, okay. Are these what I need to be capturing? There's a little pink orb over there. There's a lot. Okay. Yeah.
I don't have a target. I can't use that item yet.
Two more. There we go. Glad I found that little spot. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna finish what's at Toshley's first. Okay.
Salutations!
Oh gosh, you're back so soon. I saw you take off and you shot up like a rocket. I was sure it would take at least a month of convalescing to mend the broken legs from that flight. You're tough and brave and foolhardy, but mostly you're brave.
Right.
Thanks.
Need
Toshleen.
assistance?
This is from catching the little light bulbs. The orbs. I take it that since we're speaking, you have the light orbs from Razan's Landing. It'll be interesting to take a look at them and see what the Ethereal are up to. Hey, wait just one damn minute. This doesn't look good. The blood drains out of Toshli's face. These orbs are made up of both nether energy and souls, some of them gnome souls. How dare they? Were they the ones killing our people that traveled north? Svetlana, you must put a stop to this, and the only way to do that is to finish off their leader, Nexus Prince Razan. You'll have to coax him out of hiding, though. I'm guessing that you can do that by killing a lot of his Rosani Ethereal. Bring me the collection of souls that he no doubt has.
Be seeing you!
Hi, how are you? You have a great day now.
Gracious.
Can I help you?
Bitch, let me turn in the fucking quest.
Salutations.
You have my pound of flesh? What, didn't you think that was funny?
Right.
Oh my god. Do I need to wait for this little invasion to end? Seems like.
Hey.
These ought to do nicely. Don't they stink though? I hope that was worth your troubles. I'm just glad it was you collecting this stuff instead of me.
My, you're a tall one.
I need a target. It's too far away. I don't have a target.
I want to see if any other quests pop up before I leave with this stupid invasion. Maybe it's just not going to end. Maybe I should just go. Okay. Alright. There's like a big vortex going on there. Oh no. Getting all excited that these are the rare that I'm looking for. And they're not at all. Okay. Let's go get this motherfucker. Jesus, how many of these things do I need to kill?
I need to target something first. I need a target.
On the other side. Oh, there we go. That's a pretty cool looking box. There we go. Got the collection of souls. Fire asses all the way back.
My, you're a tall one.
Have you dealt with that soul-stealing monster Razan yet? Yes, I did. Good riddance to him. Thank you for putting an end to their macabre twisting of magic and technology. True hero of gnomes everywhere, I hereby bequeath unto you our highest honor. Some power converters and your pick of any of these. I know that you'll put them to good use.
Off and away.
Thank you for saving us from a fate worse than death. You have our eternal gratitude. You're welcome.
Pleased to meet you.
Hey, I'm glad I caught you. I have a very important mission. Here is another Weaver vein. I need you to take some in-flight readings for me and deliver them to my cousin in Ruan Weald. Speak with Raleigh and take a Zephyrium Capacitorium flight to Ruan Weald. While you're flying, spin the vein. After you land, bring the spinning vein to O'Malley Zapnapper.
Daylight's burning. Salutations. Off and away.
Okay. Let's go turn this in.
Interesting.
Hello, hello. My cousin Tally told me you'd be dropping in. Do you have something for me? Oh, you took readings from the Nether Weather Vane? Splendid. The data gained from this instrument, coupled with my measurements of druid magic, will bear much fruit. Oh, the applications will boggle the mind, I assure you.
Be seeing you.
Oh, 1 second. One second more. Okay. There are a ton of quests here. Before I start questing here, I'm gonna check out these 2 little areas and see if there are any quests there that we need to do. And then I may break this stream and come back here. Momentarily. Just because we've been going for about 3 hours now. So I'll keep this cut in half. Let's see if there are any actual quests. There are quests down in Death's Door. This is Moknathal Village. Oh, looks like this may be a horde questing area. Okay, let's head over to Death's Door, run the quest there, and then we'll break and continue through the rest of Sedge Mountains. If there is even a standalone quest here, this may be something that we get sent to do. 6, 6. Evergrove. Excuse me. So yeah, it looks like this is a quest we'll actually get from Ruin Wield. This just looks pretty badass. Look at all these poor dragons. That's definitely a horde questing area. Oh, yep. Okay. Alright guys, I will be back to wrap the rest of this one up here in just a few minutes.